Yeah, well, obviously in Europe, you know, we saw it in the news what happened there, and I flew there this morning by helicopter, so I could really see what really happened to the land over there, and you know, it was just nice for us to, you know, to bring the people up there, a bit of happiness to run our Formula One car up there, and you really could see some smiles in the faces of the kids, and I think it was a really nice thing to do.
You've had a busy schedule. Tell us a little bit about the off-season as a test driver and your reserve driver for the BMW Sauber team. How has the off-season been?
Well, obviously off-season is the busiest time for the test drivers. We had a lot of testing in Spain and also Bahrain with the new car. Obviously regulation has changed quite dramatically for this season, so we had to do a lot of work, and I think we developed the car in the right direction, and that we will see on Sunday if we are right or not.
Are you enjoying, you know, we look at these cars now on old tyres from last year, but the slick tyres are back now. They're obviously the aero is very different, but are they much different to drive?
To drive, you get used to it very quickly. They are not too much different to drive. It's about a second or 2 seconds slower than last year, I would say. Biggest difference obviously are we have the slick tyres back, which is a great thing. We just get a bit more grip from those tyres. But obviously the aerodynamic is a lot less than last year. You know, there are a few changes, and for example the front wing is really wide, so at the start of the race you really have to be careful not to knock it off.
We always see the times that come through from the testing, and there's always that question, what fuel loads with someone running, and it's really hard to get an exact answer, but some of the pace and the speed amongst the teams is very close at some of the last tests.
Yeah, I think actually all winter tests, I would say Ferrari, BMW, Toyota, they were very close together, very competitive. But then there came this Brown team, which was about half a second faster than the rest of the cars. And it's really now exciting to see on the race weekend on which pace they are really. And yeah, I think even we just get the right information after qualifying.
And do you feel like the BMW Sauber team's in a good position to fight for victory in Melbourne?
Definitely, I think over winter time we made again a good step forward. We were working in the right direction. We also started the program with this 2009 car very early last season, and obviously also in November, December we were actually the only car testing with 2009 regulations already, so we were a bit ahead of schedule. But obviously the other teams, they didn't sleep as well, and I still think though that we are in a good position to fight for a podium here.
You're here for another role this weekend as well. You're doing the speed comparison in the BMW Sauber. Tell us a little bit about that comparison. I guess it really gives the general public a bit of an eye-opener on to how fast a Formula One car is around a circuit with the time intervals it gives over a V8 supercar and a production car.
Yeah, I did this speed comparison last year already, and it's pretty impressive to actually see how much faster you know, a Formula One car is compared to a normal road car, but also to the V8 supercars. And I think, you know, the fans get really, you can see the difference in speed, and also as a driver it's quite exciting to do that.
Well, thank you for your time, everyone. Give him a huge round of applause. He's jumped off an aeroplane today, and thank you.